Well, first, like Garth, the director, he's just a really spiritually grounded kind of human being. So he sat down, we had tea, and then we spoke about this man's journey, this boy who kind of was left on the streets of India, torn away from his family, and then, you know, he's locked on this train and hurtled across this vast country, and he has to survive for himself, you know, in a land full of predators, you know, and you go from that into a very internal kind of journey about identity, about a boy who's taken from India, adopted by a beautiful family, and is living a great life, but is shunned part of that history to survive, because that's the only way he can do it. And these emotions of his mother and his brother start to surface and haunt him. And so we looked at these pictures of the family, and I was looking at them, and then we went in and did every scene. And by the end of it, after 5.5 hours, he's like, before you go, I just want you to do one thing. You don't have to do it. And I was like, okay, I'm going to have to do this, obviously.
It's like a casting couch.
Yeah. And he was like, I want you to roar. And I was like, roar? And he's like, yeah, I just want you to scream. I want you to let go of all this pain that the character's been holding, and I want you to just lose it. And it was his process of seeing if I was willing to go there and fully expose myself. And, you know, I've just met Garth, you know, and I was like, okay. And he goes, I'm going to put on some music. And he goes to the laptop and plays this song. And it was a song that I was listening to on the way to the audition. It's actually from this film, Waltz with Bashir. And it's a piece of the score by Max Richter. And he played that exact same piece. And it was like this kind of serendipitous moment.
Wow.
And the tears just came, and I was screaming like a madman in the room. And yeah, he's like, okay, thank you. We'll be in touch. I'm like, okay, thanks, man. And I left.